Welcome to Sports Now. I'm Kirsten Peters.
And I'm Luke Modrovsky.
We'll kick things off with Colonel Baseball. Earlier this week, Wilkes played a sloppy game against Muhlenberg in non-conference action. The Colonels committed 6 errors, leading to 8 unearned runs for Muhlenberg, as the Colonels fell 10-4. Freshmen Anthony Favor and Vincent Uzzi, senior Dan Eicher, and junior Nick Capozzi each had 1 RBI for Wilkes.
But later in the week, the Colonels played a MAC Freedom Series against the defending conference champions, Misericordia.
The Colonels fell in Game 1, but put together a 3-run rally in the bottom of the 7th, capped off by a Joe Champy walk-off single, winning Game 2 8-7.
Oh, do we mention that Champy knocked all 3 of the runs in on one hit?
Yeah, that's right.
In softball action, sophomore Sarah Gibson came into Saturday's matchup against visiting Misericordia. They moved the doubleheader from Misericordia to Wilkes because of weather conditions, but she had an impressive above 400 batting average. But even with this impressive hitting percentage, there was still something that was missing from her stat line.
That statistic was a home run. Gibson left Game 1 of the doubleheader with exactly 1 home run, but not just any home run, an extra inning home run. It was also the team's first of the season.
The round tripper proved to be a difference as the Lady Colonels defeated Misericordia 3-2 in Game 1. Gibson's home run backed up a strong pitching performance from sophomore Grayson Staunton.
Staunton went the distance in the circle, surrendering 2 runs on 3 hits. She also threw a season-high 8 strikeouts and did not allow a hit in her last inning of work.
The Lady Colonels did have an early lead in Game 2, but they fell to Misericordia as Misericordia walked off 4-3 in the bottom of the 7th.
On Friday, the Lady Colonels would use late rallies to propel them to a doubleheader sweep of SUNY Potsdam. In the first game, Wilkes would rally for 3 runs in the 5th to take the lead.
In round 2 of the doubleheader, they would use a 6th inning rally, exploding for 4 runs to take a 7-4 lead. Senior Christina Gambino pitched a complete game in the first game with 5 strikeouts, also going 2 for 3 at the plate.
In women's lacrosse, they outlasted Cazenovia College 19-11, led by senior Jessica Held's 5 goals and 2 assists, and freshman Sierra Duman's 5 goals.
2 other Lady Colonels also scored or assisted on at least 4 goals. Junior Kira Baccio had 2 goals and 3 assists. Freshman Ashley Burkhart had 4 goals as well.
Over the weekend, Held with 5 goals and freshman Ashley Burkhart with 4 goals combined for 9 goals. But this wasn't enough for the Lady Colonels to outlast Mount St. Vincent as they fell 15-11.
In men's lacrosse action, they had 11 different players scoring at least 1 goal. The Colonels cruised away, hold your breath here, 23-8 victory over Wells College. Senior Nicholas Ruggiero and sophomore John Luna led Wilkes with 4 goals each.
That's their biggest win in program history.
Wow, what a whopper. Over to men's volleyball now as junior Jones Mensa tied a career high in kills 13 and blocks 4. But this wasn't enough to push Wilkes past nationally ranked Stevenson as they fell 3-0.
What better way is there to showcase skills on the court while also raising money for a good cause?
This is something that can be accomplished by participating in a 3-on-3 basketball fundraiser being held at the Ernard C. Mart Center here at Wilkes. The tournament will be held on Sunday, April 8th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
All the proceeds from this event will go to the organization known as SAFE, which stands for Supporting Autism and Families Everywhere. The organization hopes to get money so it can be given to aid the local autism community through things like art classes, swimming lessons, and many other activities. To participate, you can email Lindsay Dragon at lindsaymdragon@gmail.com or by phone at 570-822-7259.
Men's and women's tennis, they were off this week.
On Thursday, they'll travel to the College of New Jersey for an interesting non-conference matchup.
As football season begins their spring season this week, head coach John Drock has announced the Colonel staff for the upcoming 2018 season. The new hires consist of 2 full-time coaches and 3 interns.
Trip Merritt and David Beaver remain on the staff from a season ago, but add new titles. Merritt will now serve as the Colonel's defensive coordinator as well as coaching the safeties. Beaver adds recruiting coordinator to his title as well as coaching the offensive line.
Tom Elder and Kelvin Cruz join the staff as new full-time assistant coaches. Elder will coach the linebackers and serve as the special teams coordinator, while Cruz will coach the tight ends and the fullbacks.
Wilkes also welcomes in 3 new interns to the staff, including Joe Danielson, Jack Foll, and Shane Sweeney. Danielson will coach the defensive line, Foll will coach the wide receivers, and Sweeney will coach the running backs.
The Wilkes Beacon Athlete of the Week takes a week off for Easter break, but check out their Twitter poll on Easter Monday for the next round of voting.
That's all we have today for Sports Now. I'm Kirsten Peters.
And I'm Luke Modrovsky. Tyler will have weather after this short public service announcement.